Constance.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. You caught me. I was going to take a big swig and talk.
Oh. Oh, it's my, it was the live video from YouTube.
Oh.
Hi, Ms. Rhodes.
Hi, tuning in. Hi, Constance. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good.
Rushing around here. I just come from the barber shop and I went by the store and I said, let me hurry up, get in here. I'm taking my picture off. I don't want y'all looking all over my house. Because I'm walking about.
We're just looking at your face. That's it.
Oh. It's good to see you guys.
Good to see you too. Supposed to get cold again, huh?
I know.
Yeah, but I enjoyed these last 2 days.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It was beautiful yesterday, wasn't it?
Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, I'm here. How are you?
Good. I know. Everybody's like, it's such a nice day. Kind of want to just stay in bed.
Yeah.
I missed my bingo yesterday.
Oh. Go have another one.
I hated that. I forgot I had to take my car. Someone ran into my car Saturday night. Just ran into the side of me.
Oh, no.
I had to take it to the shop yesterday, and that's where I was at the time of the bingo.
Right.
You were in the car at the time, Miss Mabry?
Huh?
You were in the car at the time it happened?
Yes, ma'am. I was driving, going kind of slow to find me a parking spot, and this person not paying attention, just wham, just backed into me.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. But the good thing about it that she went on and reported it right then, and they've been in touch with me, telling me what to do.
Oh,
So,
good. Good.
uh-huh. Yep.
I remember I was on the freeway one time and about to take the exit ramp, and this lady was backing up on the exit ramp, back right into me. I said, are you doing really? Are you backing up on the freeway?
Wow.
And this lady looking that up. Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to jump on it. Beautiful boy. Hey, Miss Beautiful.
Hi.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. I thought I wasn't going to get it. I don't really know how to do it. I'm waiting on my meeting.
I know. I'm going to actually call in people later on today and kind of walk them through everything before our meeting starts.
Oh, thank you.
Miss Branch.
Okay, now I don't understand the mute and the one where you cut yourself off and listen. I don't know how to do that. So,
See a little microphone down in the corner. Something looks like a little microphone.
oh yeah, I see that.
Okay, just tap that.
Yeah.
And if
Okay.
if a line goes through it, that means you're muted. If you don't see a line through it, it's open. Same for your camera.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna cut off because I'm honestly don't know. Hold on. I still hear you though. Oh,
Yeah, you
I
hear.
see.
Yeah, you'll hear us. Yeah, you'll hear us.
Okay, good.
Hi, Miss Dorothy. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Doing well.
Good.
Doing a lot better than last week.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody is.
Mhm.
Still, all that, we had a lot of, in our apartment complex, a lot of pipes bursted, so we still, some are still without water. I still don't have hot water, but I got water, thank God.
Right.
Really?
Good.
Mhm.
So you don't have hot water. How long you been without hot water?
Well, they turned, what was it? Tuesday? Tuesday of last week,
Oh,
and it came back on, well, I got water on Monday. Some complex still don't have water because they're still working on repairing their apartments. So it's
I just want to remind those that are on YouTube, please type in your name so that we can make sure that you are on. So please say, type in your name if you are on YouTube.
morning, Miss Jones.
Good morning. How you doing?
Doing good.
I like
Miss
your hair.
Thank
Oh,
you.
hi, Miss Dorothy.
got me Dorothy.
What's up, everybody?
Nothing much. Enjoying this weather. Enjoying this weather right now.
Oh,
Woo-hoo.
Oh, this is the first time I think I heard everybody quiet. Not used to that. Is everybody okay?
I'm fine.
I'm not gonna get used to that.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to,
Listen
mul- trying to multitask, doing YouTube, doing this.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to try that YouTube next time.
The only thing is that we can't hear you and it's a little bit delayed, just by a few seconds. A
Oh,
little bit
okay.
delayed. And you can send comments, but we just won't be able to hear you.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the YouTube. I like the Zoom.
You like the Zoom?
Yes.
Good
I like
morning.
Zoom too. Mm-hmm.
Dorothy, I'm gonna put my face on so you can see me.
Oh, I'm ready
Okay.
for my tea. I'm ready for my tea cakes.
Girl, you better
There you
hurry.
are.
Good morning,
Uh-oh.
I think she was supposed to make a lot for everybody.
You know I
Okay.
have done that in the past. The first meeting we have, I will do that.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. They're so good.
We got to get rid of this virus first.
I know it. I know it.
Okay, good lady, I'm going mute.
Good morning.
Good
I'm
morning,
How are
Camille.
you?
Fine. How are you all doing?
Good.
Thanks.
Survive the weather? The snow?
Yes.
Yeah.
some of my church members in Garland, they still have no water.
Really?
No water. So we are really blessed. We're blessed.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
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 Did anybody have any busted pipes?
No, not me. I
That's
had
good.
one.
I did, but I'm in an apartment, so I don't have to fix them.
Who is that?
Isn't it a good one?
Jackie Brooks.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Miss Brooks.
She's not like this one.
Oh.
Started here in a bit. Everybody's kind of filling in today. Well, y'all be safe too, because there's supposed to be really bad storms coming in.
That's right. Rain.
Yeah, rain, and they said some $50 size hail. So y'all be careful when y'all go out there. Definitely be
No,
careful.
I'm staying in.
Oh boy, and I got
I'm
a crap. Oh, okay.
So
No, I'm
be careful.
staying in.
Okay. Just letting y'all know, just be careful.
What time is that supposed to start?
Around
Late.
3.
Yeah. It's supposed to come in
Around
this
3.
later afternoon.
Hmm.
So definitely be careful. We're just all over on the gamut of weather.
Yes, we are.
I'm just surprised more people aren't getting sick though.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good
This
morning.
is Juanita Kelly.
Morning.
This is Juanita Kelly.
Morning, Miss Kelly.
Good morning. I think that was Melody.
Miss Kelly, that's Miss Kelly at 3252, right?
Yeah.
What the-
Oh, Constance. Good morning, Constance.
Hey, Miss Kelly. Okay.
Good morning, Constance. This is Janie Martinez.
Hey, Miss Martinez, that's you on 2007. Okay.
Good morning, Miss Constance. This is Jean Jackson.
Hey, Miss Jackson.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Miss Jean.
Jean.
Good morning. Oh,
How are you?
excellent. How about yourself?
Doing good?
Yes, ma'am, I
This is
am.
Berta.
Yes, ma'am, I recognize your voice.
Good.
Yes, you
Good
doing?
morning.
I'm sorry I didn't get back with you, but I did talk to Miss Avis.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Yes, because after you didn't get back with me, I called her myself and talked to her.
Well, that's good. Good.
Good morning. This is Silver Palmer.
Good morning, Miss Palmer.
You're getting the names right, Constance?
Yeah. You're faster than me on getting the phone number, so, yeah. You guys say your name when you come on. If you just
Betty Bates.
Miss Branch.
Yes. Good morning.
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 Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody.
You know what that song,
Good morning, everybody.
it reminds me of
Hello,
that
Mr.
song, Good Morning, Good Morning.
Because I was just gonna say, I want to get a good morning in too.
Just the ones that are just calling in.
Mary Brashear.
Like Kevin McCarthy and Liz Cheney is kind of clearly split on him being the headliner. Take a look.
Good morning, Miss Brashear.
Good morning.
Miss Branch.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
morning. Good morning.
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 Still good friends with him. You know who.
Somebody need to mute.
Yep. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
It's Patricia.
Yes. Roselia Anderson.
Let me go back and.
Hello, Miss Posey.
Hello.
This is
Laura
Jenny.
McAfee.
Roselia
Hello,
Anderson.
Vivian Lewis.
Beverly T. Roselia Anderson.
Yeah, we got you, Miss Anderson.
Thank you.
Miss McAfee.
We got you, Miss McAfee.
Beverly T.
You good, Miss Tiggs. We see.
Cute.
Spirit, did you give Vivian Lewis by chance?
Yes. That's
Barry Hamlet.
Thank you.
Hello, Miss Mary.
Hello.
Where Miss Rose at? Okay.
Did everyone?
Everybody, a couple more minutes to join, okay?
Okay.
Hi, Miss Meredith.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I like your
Good morning.
do-rag.
Thank you.
I do too. It's pretty,
Thank you.
Yes.
sexy.
I need to learn how to tie them. I have several of them, but I don't know how to tie them.
Oh, we'll have to get Miss Sasser on here to give us all some lessons.
Yes, that would be ideal.
I got everybody. Oh, there's more. Hold on.
Who's got the baby?
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello? This is Joan Pipkins.
I Miss Honey.
Hello? Hey,
Hello.
I tried to get on the Zoom thing. It wouldn't let me do it, so I'm talking now.
Hey.
Has the meeting started?
No. People log in.
What is all that noise?
Hello, Melanie.
What is that noise?
What is all that
What
noise?
is that?
Somebody got the TV up too low.
Okay, so I just muted everyone because there was a lot of background noise, okay? So if you are on Zoom and know how to unmute yourself, go ahead and do so. For everyone else, if you're on the phone and you dialed in, you can press *6 and that will unmute your line. *6 if you dialed in on your phone.
My little button won't let me unmute.
I can hear you, Miss Jackson.
Oh, you can?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Well, it didn't come up, so okay.
Can you hear me? This is Letitia.
I can hear you, Miss Letitia, Miss R.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You got this right.
It's good to see y'all's beautiful faces.
Yes, it's good to see you also.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, shucks, you shouldn't have told me how beautiful I am.
Oh,
Now I'm blushing.
All right.
For those of you who are dialed in, but you want to see some of these beautiful faces, you can go to YouTube and watch us. You got the text message. There's a link. Join us over on YouTube, and that way you can see what's happening.
Your home press.
If you go to YouTube, it's a little delayed over there.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And
Yes.
who am I?
You loud enough.
That's Miss Honey.
All right then. There's so much noise. I don't know if I'm getting through or not, because see, I get disgusted, see.
You're with us. We can hear you clearly.
I wish I could see you, but I can't.
Open your eyes, miss. Open your eyes.
Hey, I'll meet you after school, okay? I'm going to beat you up.
Oh, honey.
Okay. All right.
Said
Don't
in
do that, honey.
I'll beat you up after school.
All right.
Better be ready, I bet you.
It's 10 after, so we're gonna
I got a big break. I got a big rock.
Well, they say it's 3:15.
It's 10 after, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, everybody, okay?
But this,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
this is 3:45. Yeah,
All
let's do this right now. Ooh, that's good right there.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
You know, I'm
Good
so
morning.
Good morning.
good morning. It's so good to be with all of you. I really do miss us being together at the office, but it's good to be able to hear y'all and see some of you all, and I can't wait to all get back together again. We do have a few updates to share with you all today, but before we jump in, I just want to do a quick check-in after last week and see how everybody is doing. Well, does everybody have electricity? Is there anyone that's still without water?
I'm still without water at Hickory Manor. We don't have water yet.
Is that Miss Rose Martin?
Yes, ma'am.
You all are still without water. Have they given you an idea of when the water will return?
They keep saying maybe in a week. Maybe about we've been out of water for over a week.
And there's going to be a whole nother week for you all?
I guess so, because a lot of I'm on Zoom. A lot of apartments over here got busted. And I guess we're all hooked on to the same pipe. However, but anyway, they cut the water off on the whole apartment complex.
Oh.
But I'm in Hickory Manor and I have water.
You do
I
have
cold. I have cold water. I don't have hot water, but I do have cold water. So I don't think he had any pipe busted in this unit.
Quit bragging, Dorothy.
I can brag if I want.
Miss Martin, that just means you're gonna have to go over there to Miss Farley's house.
Right. Anytime you need water, I got it. Cold water anyway.
Okay.
Is there anybody else who is without water, or if I think most everybody has power now, but I don't want to make that assumption. Does everybody have electricity? Anybody else without water?
I have. Are y'all giving away water or what?
We are not giving away water at the senior source. The city of Dallas has some locations where you can go and fill up water jugs, and then there are some other locations where they are distributing water, and we would be happy to share that information with you, those of you who are in need. But one of the things I did want to let you all know is I know that there's some concerns about electricity bills and what that could look like after the storm. I've heard stories of astronomical bills, which is infuriating to see people getting, $1,000 or more bills for electricity after the storm. But nevertheless, I wanted to let you all know that if there is a need, for those of you, we have been paying TXU and Ambit bills for some time. For those who may need some assistance, our Elder Financial Safety Center is still able to help with those bills being paid. And then we've also received some funding. So if you had need some help with repairs that are related to the storm last week, that we also received some funding to help to assist with that. So if you need some help with plumbing repairs or things like that, the Elder Financial Safety Center did receive some funding to assist. So follow up with one of us on staff, and we will get you connected to our EFS team. Okay.
Okay. Did you say Ambit?
I did. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good. Okay, because that's what I've got.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go. This is so here's our agenda for today. Just a few updates. Want to remind you all that in your newsletter, which if you don't have, you should have it, by tomorrow or this weekend. There is a survey included with an envelope that's addressed and stamped. We ask that you all complete that annual volunteer survey. This is a survey that we do here just to get feedback from you all. You do not have to put your name on it, but we do ask that you all complete the survey and provide us with some feedback to the questions that are included and mail it back to us as soon as possible. For those of you all who are learning to be tech savvy or are already tech savvy, you will get a text message as well on Monday with the link to the survey, and you'll be able to go on and complete it online. I just ask that if you don't complete it twice, so if you complete it online, then don't mail it in. If you mail it in, you don't need to complete it online, okay?
All right.
One survey, but we would ask that all of you complete the survey and give us feedback. Let us know how we're doing, what we could do better. So we just want to share feedback so that we can continue running a program that you all are proud to be a part of, okay?
All right.
Any questions about that? A reminder, those of you who are dialed in, if you're muted, if you do have a question, if you want to unmute, hit *6 on your phone and that will unmute your phone, and that way you can ask questions if you have one.
How do you mute it?
How do you mute it? I think you hit *6 as well and it'll mute you. Okay. And then the last time we met, we told you all that we were going to have you come in and sign paperwork, and we had Snowmageddon come through, and we decided to reschedule everybody. So this is just a reminder that in the next couple of weeks, you will be hearing from me, Constance, and Melissa to set up appointments for you all to come in and sign paperwork. So this paperwork would include your income verification documents. This would also include the timesheets. So I know that you all have been mailing us timesheets. That's the track the time that you actually client. But the timesheets that we will have you all sign are for, it will the timesheets that we're asking you all to come in and sign will be the timesheets that show what you've actually been paid since April. We do need to have that just for reporting purposes for the grant. So we'll have you sign that, your income documents. We'll make sure that your emergency notification information is up to date. And then we've also created some forms that track your attendance for all of the training that you all have participated in. So we just, this is kind of, this is housekeeping for us on staff to make sure that we have all the files and paperwork that we're required to keep for our grant purposes. And so we will be scheduling those appointments. We'll be calling you all to schedule those appointments for next week and the next couple of weeks for you all to come in and sign the paperwork. And we will ask that you all stay in your car when you arrive to keep everybody socially distanced until your appointment time, okay? So be on the lookout for that. So I also wanted to just alert everyone, there's a lot of, anytime there's an emergency situation that happens, some folks want to take advantage. And so we want you all to be aware of scams that are out there related to last week's winter storms. So on your screen now, you should be able to see, for those of you who are on Zoom, you should be able to see a link, and we can send this out to you all so that you can look at it on your own and read it at your own leisure, because we do want you all to stay diligent and be aware. But there are price gouging. So I know last week, many people who didn't have power and water were looking to stay at hotels. And I had a friend who had looked at a hotel one night and it was $65 a night. She checked a couple of hours later and it was that same room at the same hotel was $300 a night. So folks are, definitely trying to price gouge and get over. People were charging a lot more money for water and just basic necessities. It's unfortunate that people do that during these times, but they do So we want you all to be aware and be on the lookout for those types of things. Also, door-to-door contractors, be very leery of folks knocking on your door, ringing your doorbell, coming through saying that they want to provide a service to you, and they may not be licensed. They may, there have been times where people that aren't licensed come through, or they take a deposit and leave. They don't provide an estimate. They start a little work and say, we can get started today, and don't come back and finish. So just be mindful of that. If you are in need and need some help immediately, please call us at the Senior Source so we can connect you to reputable firms or organizations that are doing the work, that are not going to try to take advantage of you. Okay. And then, of course, there are all kinds of new charities that pop up during these times. And so just exercise extreme caution when people come through and are trying to get you to spend money, whether it's a local nonprofit. We're passing out food and water to people who are without electricity and had to move out because pipes burst. I know you all have such warm and giving hearts, and that's a big thing that I love about each of you. But I'm just saying, please be careful about just giving any and everywhere. You want to make sure that they are reputable, and that they will use money that you donate responsibly. Okay, so we'll send this out to you all so you can have this information on hand. We just wanted to raise your eyebrows a little bit, raise your senses so that you are on alert for these scams that have popped up in light of last week's storms. Are there any questions? I think we muted everybody, so if you do have a question, again, you'll have to hit *6 if you're on your phone, and on Zoom, you have to hit the microphone if you do have any questions.
Thank God I don't have to worry about that, because my complex takes care of those repairs and different things of this nature. You can't just come in.
That's good.
Yes.
We also wanted to share with you all that tomorrow there is an information session hosted by the Office of Community Care and Senior Services at 11 a.m. They will be talking about transportation, Texas ramps, dental and vision programs, utilities assistance, and food pantries. That information is on your screen right now. For those of you who are dialed in, we can also send this information via text after the call today. We can send this out. There's a dial-in number and a conference ID code, but the meeting is tomorrow at 11 a.m. Again, they will be talking about transportation services in the city of Dallas. If you need a ramp or know someone who does, they'll be talking about dental and vision programs that are available, utility assistance, and food pantries. So we'll send out this information via text today after the meeting, and encourage you all to join to hear about these services that are being offered by the city. It could be something that will be useful to you, or maybe somebody that you know. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And then, is this included, Melissa, in the newsletter about the Senior Medicare Patrol?
No, it came out after we sent it out.
Got it. Okay. But we'll probably get it in the next one. So we just want to alert you all about vaccine scams. I'm telling you, anything that people can scam you on, they will try to. So there are people scamming people about vaccines, telling people, oh, you want to get on a list, pay me some money, we'll get your name on the list. You cannot pay to put your name on the list to get the vaccine. The registration is free. So if somebody is telling you you can pay to get on the list, your spidey senses should shoot up and say, that does not sound right. You cannot pay to get early access to the vaccine. So if you're already registered and you're on a waiting list and you want to get moved to the front of the line and somebody tells you, pay them a little money for that, not true. No one from Medicare will contact you about the vaccine. A county health department will only contact you if you have registered for the vaccine, okay? Let's see.
I took my second shot Tuesday.
All right, and you doing okay?
I am. Just a little soreness in my shoulder where they shot me.
Good deal. I'm glad to hear that. Good. I'm glad it went okay for you, went well for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No one from a vaccine distribution site or healthcare payer, like a private insurance company, will call you asking for your social security number or your credit card number or bank account information to sign you up for the vaccine. If somebody asks you about your social security number, bank account information, credit card information in order to get you on a list or to get the vaccine, again, that should be a red flag to you, okay? Please do not give out that information over the phone to anyone. Be aware of providers offering other products and treatments and medicines to prevent the virus, okay? So if somebody's telling you, oh, you just need to take, you can go to the store and pick up this supplement or whatever, and that's just as good. Be aware of that information. Double check that information. Talk to your healthcare provider or someone, a medical professional that you trust, okay? And then if you get a call, text, or email, or someone, again, knocking on your door claiming, we went away, Melissa. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I was trying to make it bigger.
Oh, good. Again, if somebody calls, I've been getting a lot of scams via text or even email. If they're telling you they can get you early access to the vaccine, again, a scam, okay? So unfortunately, like I said earlier, you've got people who will take any opportunity to take advantage of folks. And so they are using whatever they can, but just listen to your gut. And then if it does not sound right, just stop, pause, take a moment and get more information, okay?
Okay.
All right. Any questions, comments? All right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, Ms. Pipkins, we can hear you.
Some of what you're sharing with us, because we can't visit with our people and we talk to them on a regular, I need to tell them too, because they're kind of slow about getting to the door and paying attention to things. And sometimes when I'm talking with my lady, she tells me that she doesn't answer the phone on the real regular because so many of those calls come through about much or nothing, and so she just, hangs the phone up a lot of times. Scam calls, excuse me. So some things I need to tell her and her husband because they're up in age and they're real trustworthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. You're right.
So is it all right if I share some things with them, like being, they're kind of gullible on some things, because even when I was with him, some vacuum cleaner people came trying to sell them something that, and it wasn't nothing wrong, and they almost bought into it until I told Miss Coleman, I said, I feel that this is not right. So she stopped him. So he's really easy to be influenced about purchasing side stuff. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No, please definitely share this information with your clients and pass, not just your clients, if you've got neighbors or family members as well, please share all of this information with them. We will, in your next newsletter, the information about the vaccine scams that we just went over with you all, we'll include that in the next newsletter so that you all have it and can read it directly. And then we're going to send the link out about the disaster scam. So the people that may be trying to scam people who are vulnerable because of the storms last week. So we'll share this with you all for your own knowledge and safety, but please spread it to anybody that you think it could help, including your clients. Absolutely.
Okay.
Any other comments or questions?
Yeah, now I've got this newsletter in front of me that says February with the 3 ladies on the front. Is there another letter that should have come to me, because they just got a companion chronicle?
No, you'll get it. We mail them out every 2 weeks. So in the next one, that's the latest one, the one that you have in front of you. And then we're gonna mail another one. I don't want to say the date, Melissa, and be wrong. Is it going out tomorrow or Monday?
It won't go out until next Friday.
Next Friday.
Oh, okay, I got a question too. There have been times that I haven't been able to get in to talk to see you all, but my name came up because I was trying. So are y'all paying attention to that? Does that need to go? Because I didn't know at that time when we were having the different meetings, I didn't know that I was supposed to write that down on my timesheet. See, so I my dates, I don't remember the dates, but I have been on, and you see my name in several times, so I don't know what to do about that.
Yes, so throughout all of this, Ms. Pipkins and everyone else, we've been taking a role of you all. So if you were doing Zoom training before and you didn't necessarily put it on your timesheet, we've got that track. That's one of the reasons when you all dial in, Melissa and Constance were looking at your phone numbers and documenting that. So on our end, we can see everyone's name. We know who's all on the call. That's why we ask if you're on YouTube to type your name in the description box. So we've been taking roll for everything that we've done throughout this year so that you all get credit for that.
Okay, now like right now I can't see you. We can't see each other, but you know I'm here, right?
Correct. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's all I need to know because I've tried and I get it just all I have is my telephone.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a new phone and sometimes I'm still learning it. I've been over to T-Mobile so many times. I think they think I was over there to try to get a job. But it ain't like that. And all my names and numbers and things are all scattered all over my phone. So I'm taking a break from them today. But I got to go back because everything's not there.
Yes,
so if my phone, if my phone clicks off, I might not be able to get back to you because when I call back, I might end up in Tokyo because it's just wild like that.
We know you were here. We've got you marked down, okay?
All right.
Okay.
I'm just trying to take it because the snow in my telephone, I've been going through.
All right. All right. So here's a couple of extra things that we wanted to mention to you all. So February is self-check month. And so we want to encourage you all to make sure that you are taking your health or making your health a priority. So we have a quick video about self-check. So Melissa, take it away.
How am I supposed to see that?
Is there audio, Melissa? We can't hear it.
Yeah, is it not playing?
Yeah, we can't hear it. So those of you all who are on the phone dialed in, after this meeting, I will text out the link where you can go and watch on YouTube. And so any of the video that you aren't able to see right now, if you click the link that we will send out after the meeting and go to YouTube, you'll be able to see the video that we're sharing now.
Okay.
Information that we've shared.
I have one other question.
Go ahead.
Don't you laugh now. Hold on. Well, I want to know when in this class talking about sex and older people. I want to know when they're coming back.
I knew you were about to ask about that. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, okay? I will answer your question.
I want to know because when I saw it was cancellation, I said, you can't put us off too long now.
I'll let you know in just a second. After these couple of videos, I will answer that question, okay?
Can you hear it now?
No. So Melissa, when you shared the screen, you click the box in the bottom that says share computer sound. You may have to stop sharing.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I'm sorry. I did the other one. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Whoever you are,
there we go.
There is someone who needs you. There is someone who thinks you are perfect. There is someone who would miss you if you were gone. There is a place only you can fill. No one can take your place. It's time to take better care of yourself.
So we just wanted to share that video to remind you all to take care of yourself. Meaning it can be easy to, especially after last week, to get caught up in serving others and making sure others are okay. And because you do this day in and day out as companions, and making sure your clients are okay, your kids, your grandkids. We just want to remind you all to take care of yourself and make sure that you are making your health and your needs a priority. And part of that is, doing your breast checks when you're in the shower to make sure that everything is okay. Making sure you're taking your medicine, your prescriptions as needed to help detect any disease or sickness early on. We just wanted to remind you all to take care of yourself and make sure so that you can continue taking care of yourself. Okay?
Okay.
And then lastly, we have Melissa found this really cool video in celebration of Black History Month, a story that I had never heard about Dr. King and the day that he was assassinated. So we're going to let Melissa share this audio here.
In this story, we hear from Clara Jean Esther, who was a 19-year-old college junior when she joined the sanitation strike in Memphis. It was during those months of action that she bore witness to a moment that changed American history. In April of 1968, Clara was present when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his final speech. And she was also there the next day at the Lorraine Motel when Dr. King was assassinated. At StoryCorps in Mobile, Alabama, she remembers the last days of Dr. King's life.
The church was packed, and finally Dr. King arrives, and he said, when I entered into the city of Memphis, I was told about all these threats, but none of that matters anymore because I've been to the mountaintop. And he proceeds in saying, if I don't get there with you, I want you to know that we as a people will get to the promised land. I remember that night was a tornado watch. And in the background of that speech, you can hear the thunder and the lightning crashing. It was a powerful moment because he did his own eulogy. The next day, we pull up to the hotel, get out the car, and walking across the parking lot, I'm looking up as Dr. King leaning on the balcony, chatting with everybody down below. All of a sudden, what sounded like a truck backfiring goes off, and I can hear people saying, get down, get down. But I'm looking still at Dr. King being thrown back, and I take off and I run up the steps. And when I get up to where he's laying, I notice this pool of blood around his head. His eyes were open, and he still had a smile on his face. Kneeling over his body, all I could hear was, I may not get there with you. I may not get there with you from the night before. And when the word came that Dr. King was dead, hate kind of took over. Hate that white America don't want to see us with freedom. So you take out our leader, our king. I think every time I want to believe that Dr. King's life changed everything, I witnessed George Floyd's and so many others that have lost their lives. But you think that that's going to destroy his dream? Y'all are wrong. I think children, years and years to come, will continue to have this dream.
And actually, here is a picture of Miss Clara. So kind of gives you an insight of a 19-year-old that saw this. She's now 72. Just a little history there.
Great job.
Yeah,
Thank
very
you.
good. Some of the historical places that was named, I've been there. Saw the bus that was on fire. One of the buses that Rosa Parks was on, and a lot of things.
Yeah. I know you all have some of your, own stories that I would love to hear. And so I don't know how many of you all are familiar with StoryCorps. That's where that interview or that story just came from, but it's an organization where they collect stories of just regular people throughout the country. And we thought it would be a really cool idea. So more to come. I'm teasing y'all with this at this point. But we want to do our own little StoryCorps with you all because you all have so much experience, so much wisdom, and we know you as senior companions, and we may know a little bit about you, but you all have lived full lives, and we would love to document just your experience, your history, and who you are, and get to know you fully as a person. And so, again, I'm just teasing this as something to come. We want to do our own StoryCorps segments with you all, where we maybe can record audio of you all telling a little snippet of a story about you at some point in your life. So we hope that you all will be open to that and participate. Again, it's optional. It's not mandatory for you all to do that, but we would love to have you all participate in that with us. Now, to answer Ms. Pipkin's question about the Let's Have Sex event, and I'm just going to say, she said,
everybody else want to know too. They're just shy.
That's exactly what I was going to say, because you aren't the only one that's asking.
Ms. Pipkins is a spokesperson. That's what it was.
So, unfortunately, the event had to be canceled last week, but it will be rescheduled. We don't have a concrete date yet. It's not confirmed, but we will definitely let you all know when that has been rescheduled. We hope that you all will join. It will definitely be fun. It'll be informational, and we hope that you all will join us in that conversation. We'll share an update as soon as the date has been confirmed. Okay.
All right, that's good.
All right, and then I just want to open up the floor for any other questions that may not have been addressed today that you all may have. So if you are on Zoom, go ahead and hit the microphone and unmute yourself. If you are on the phone and you dialed in, hit *6 to unmute yourself and this is the time for you all to ask questions or give feedback or comments to us.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Now that there's a vaccine and we're wearing masks and all of the things that we're able to do, and if the percentage of this virus and all goes down and we come out of the red zone, do you ever think that Senior Source Companion will open back up again or what?
That's a great question, Ms. Pipkin. So the answer I'm going to give is not as concrete as I would like to give, but that is definitely the goal, is to get people back in their homes like we were before. And so we are moving in a good direction where cases are going down, the vaccine is being distributed more, and more people are open to getting the vaccine. We actually, in terms of a timeline, I don't have a timeline, to be honest, but I have been reaching out to some of our partners, particularly those like Parkland and Methodist, with a plan to return to service. And what they have advised us is yes, that sounds like a good plan, but they still want us to be cautious because there are different variants of the virus. And so
let me ask you. Okay.
And so they want us to be cautious and jumping back into sending people until we see how the vaccines respond to the variants that are popping up. So there is that part too.
Let me ask you this. I don't know how it would go, but for those clients that are homebound, just don't get around and can't get out, but would it be too much to ask them to take the vaccine, or would they be willing to take the vaccine? So, like if I was to go in, but my people or my lady hasn't done the vaccine, but that'd be kind of risky, wouldn't it?
It would.
Because I completed my second dose Tuesday.
Okay. And so your question is,
do you think they would agree to getting the shot?
Meaning your clients?
So if they can't get out, would it be some means where if they wanted it, somebody could take it to them?
So that I don't know the answer to that question. I think that as the vaccine rollout becomes more robust, that option could be possible, because I have heard of like senior living facilities or assisted living facilities where Walgreens went out and did vaccines for them. So and Walgreens and some of the retail locations are just now starting to administer the vaccine. So that may be a possibility down the road where for people that are homebound, that there may be an option for them where they don't have to get out to go get the vaccine, but someone can bring the vaccine to them. That may be a possibility.
Well, what I was thinking was maybe, I know you all do a lot of survey, or I guess you do, and see if you all were to call them and ask them would they be apt to that, willing to take it since they can't get out, then you sort of would have a number
right
to work with, or idea as to how they're feeling.
Right. Yes, ma'am. Great feedback.
I have a request.
1 second, Ms. Jackson, and I'll come back to you. Ms. Martinez, it looks like you had unmuted. Did you have a question?
Yes. I would like to know, do we have to get this shot?
It's not required. No, at this time, it's not required.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Jean Jackson?
Yes, ma'am. Would you and Ms. Constance stay on the line for a minute? I have a question for each of you after we finished.
Sure thing. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
I was just going to say to Ms. Pipkins, that is one of the questions that's on the survey, that question that she asked. So
okay,
make sure you complete your
Okay.
Anyone else have comments or questions? All right, if there are none, then we're going to say, have a good rest of your day. Thank you for joining us so we can see your lovely faces. We hope you have a great weekend. And tomorrow, Coffee Cafe is back on. So those of you who want to join and just commiserate and have a good time with your fellow companions, join us at somebody tell me before I say it wrong. Is it 11 tomorrow?
You would ask me that.
I think it's 11 a.m.
They probably know better than we do. Is it 10 o'clock or 11?
It's a 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Join us at 10.
Do we have a link for that?
The text will come out I think today sometime. You'll get a text with the link.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, last chance for questions or comments.
Be safe with that rain coming in today, ladies.
Is that when you attend the cafe? This is Mrs. Anderson. Do you put that on your training or what?
No, ma'am, that's just time for you all to get together and talk with one another since we aren't able to be together in person. We just wanted to create a space where you all can join together and talk and catch up and how everybody's doing.
All right, thank
Zoom
you.
skills.
Yes. And thank you, Constance. I want to plug that those of you all who are dialed in, but you want to see people's faces, you want to see Constance and Melissa and me because you haven't seen us in a while, but you don't know how to use Zoom, we will start the next Zoom class next Wednesday. So if you want to learn how to get on Zoom with us, then you need to get signed up for that class and join us next Wednesday.
What
I have
time?
a question.
Who asked what time?
Roselia Anderson.
I will call you, Miss Anderson, and get some information from you so that I can add you. Yeah, I'll give you that information.
Thank you.
Ms. Goodwin, you had a question?
I do. I had received an email that said something about an in-service being canceled, and then another one that said it was going to be on the 3rd.
That was Zoom.
Is that still true or what?
That's for Zoom training. If you haven't taken a Zoom class.
Oh, is that what that's
beginners?
for? Okay.
Yeah, it was for Zoom training.
Thanks.
Ms. Matthews, did you have a question?
No, I didn't have a question. I'm going to sign up for the Zoom class.
Okay.
Who was that?
Teresa Matthews.
Oh, yeah.
Melanie, you want to mention the exercise classes? Had a question about whether that is counted as.
Oh, yeah. So Constance was bringing up that the exercise classes that happen Monday and Wednesday at 10 on our Facebook page, and whether or not that counts as training. It does not. We are not able to verify or track who is participating in that class, and therefore we are not able to track it as official training.
Okay.
But we still want you to join and get some movement going on.
Yeah.
So please continue to join if you've been doing so. Those of you who haven't, on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10:30 on the Senior Source Facebook page, we have live exercise classes.
Go to Facebook.
Oh.
Well,
Okay. I have a question. This is Verda.
Go ahead, Ms. Mabry.
Okay. I received the message, the text message about me joining because I wasn't getting the text from you all. Okay. Also, it tells me to go and install something. Was I supposed to do that?
No, you don't have to install the app. Did you get the did you get the reminder today about this meeting?
Well, I did. I hadn't when I signed in about 5 minutes till 10. I hadn't received it.
Well, let me.
I'll have to go back. Once the meeting is over, I'll go back and check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but no, you don't have to download the app to get the text messages.
Okay. Okay. Thanks a bunch.
You're welcome. Well, again, thank you everyone for joining us today. We'll send out the link for YouTube, so you can, if you missed any part of it, you can watch the recording there. We'll also send the link to the disaster scams information and the information session that's tomorrow at 11 a.m. from the city of Dallas, talking about services that are available. We'll send that to you all as well. Just a heads up, that will not count as training, but we do want to share with you all and encourage you all to join so that you are aware of the resources that the city has available for you all to take advantage of. So with that said, we hope you all have a great rest of your day and have a great weekend.
The same to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, and goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
The meeting was very productive.
Thank you so much.
And I need Miss Melissa too to stay on the line.
Okay.
Okay.